Welcome everyone to the Trivia Battle Board Geography Division. Today we have Sam versus Alta, Sam being the home team player and Alta being away. This is game 3 of the season. Sam is a returning player, Alta is a new challenger. So today's categories are connecting straits. I give you 2 bodies of water and you name the strait that connects both of them. Next category is Oregon rivers. Then U.S. state anagrams. So basically I give you an anagram of a state and you unscramble it to give me the name of the state. U.S. airport cities. I give you the name of an airport, just the name portion, and you tell me which city it's in. Next category is OPEC nations. So questions about OPEC nations. And then Mexican state outlines. That's an image. You'll see an image of a highlighted state in Mexico, and you have to name the state. Sam, as a home team, you got a question about your home geography, which was Oregon rivers. And then each of you selected a secret category of your own choosing. You do not know what your opponent has chosen, but you do have the ability to buy power-ups, enhancements to certain categories. You can double half points, add or remove time from a category. Strategic moves that can help you earn points or hinder your opponent. Sam, as a home player, you get to choose if you want to go first or second.
I would like to go second, please.
All right, Alta, you have control of the board. Please choose a category and a points value, and you get to get the first pick.
All right, I'll start U.S. airport cities 400.
U.S. airport cities for 400. Here's your question. Ronald Reagan.
It's got to be Washington, D.C.
You answered Washington, D.C. Correct answer is Washington, D.C. I would have also accepted Arlington. So you get 400 points. All right, Sam, your turn.
Let's go with the state anagrams for 100.
State anagrams for 100. You'll see the anagram. You have to unscramble it for the name of the state. A hut.
Utah.
You answered Utah, and the correct answer is Utah. All right, Alta, you can buy a power-up or choose a question.
U.S. state anagrams 500.
U.S. state anagrams for 500. Holocaust reign. Time's up. That unscrambles to South Carolina.
Wow.
With that incorrect, you lose 500 points. All right, Sam, it's back to you.
Let's go with the airport cities for 200.
Airport cities for 200. O'Hare.
Chicago.
Chicago's correct. Alta, your turn.
U.S. airport cities 300.
U.S. airport city 300. John F. Kennedy.
New York City, Queens.
New York, Queens is correct. Sam, back to you.
Let's go with connecting straits for 100.
Connecting straits for 100. Atlantic and Mediterranean.
Gibraltar.
I'll say you got that just in time. The correct answer is Gibraltar. Alta, your turn.
U.S. state anagrams 200.
U.S. state anagrams for 200. Oh, aid.
Idaho.
You answered Idaho, and that is correct. Sam, your call.
Let's go with state anagrams for 300.
State anagrams for 3. Cool Road.
Colorado.
Colorado is correct. Alta, back to you.
U.S. airport cities 500.
U.S. airport cities for 500. McCarran.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is correct. I would have also accepted Paradise. All right, Sam, your turn.
I would like to buy the half points for the airport cities.
All right, you're buying half points for airport cities. You'll pay 400, and the points in that card will be half. Alta goes down to 300. All right, choose a question.
We'll go with state outlines, the Mexican state outlines for 200.
Mexican state outlines for 200. Which is the state?
That would be Jalisco.
Answered Jalisco. Correct answer is Jalisco. Alta, your turn.
OPEC nations 100.
OPEC nations 100. Your question. Top oil producing member of OPEC?
Saudi Arabia.
You answered Saudi Arabia, and that is correct. Sam, back to you.
Let's go with state outlines for 300.
Mexican state outlines for 300.
That would be Veracruz.
You answered Veracruz, and that is correct. Alta, back to you.
Let's go with U.S. state anagrams 400.
U.S. state anagrams for 400. Nominates. Time's
I have
up.
no idea.
Minnesota is the answer.
I should have known that.
All right, Sam, back to you.
I would like to do double points for the state anagrams.
Okay, you're buying double points for state anagrams.
And we'll go with Oregon rivers for 500.
Oregon rivers for 500. Here's your question. The city of Bend, Oregon was founded on a bend of what river?
That would be the Deschutes.
You answered Deschutes, and that is correct. All right, Alta, your turn.
I'm going to go Mexican state outlines 500.
Mexican state outlines for 500.
San Luis Potosi.
San Luis Potosi, which I'll take your pronunciation, but that's correct.
You know I'm bad at pronouncing things.
That's all right. It counts. All right, Sam, your go.
State outlines for 400, please.
State outlines for 400.
That would be Chihuahua.
Chihuahua is correct. Alta, your turn.
Connecting Straits 200.
The strait between the Pacific and the Arctic.
The Bering.
Unfortunately, time was up before you answered, but the correct answer is Bering. All right, Sam, your turn.
We'll go with Mexican state outlines for 100.
Mexican state outlines for 100.
That would be Baja California.
You answered Baja. California, and that is correct. All right, Alta, back to you.
U.S. airport cities 50.
Hartsfield, Jackson.
Atlanta.
Atlanta is correct. All right, Sam, your turn.
Oregon rivers for 400, please.
Oregon rivers for 400. This eastern Oregon River is the longest within the state and named after a fur trapper.
John Day.
That was just in time. You answered John Day, and that is correct. All right, Alta.
Connecting Straits 300.
Connecting Straits for 300. The Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman.
Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz, something like that.
I'll take it Hormuz or Hormuz. All right, Sam, your turn.
Let's go with Oregon rivers for 300, please.
Oregon rivers for 300. This river goes through the cities of Portland, Salem, and Eugene.
That would be the Willamette River.
The Willamette is correct. Alta, your turn.
Connecting Straits 400.
Connecting Straits for 400. The Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara.
It's the one that goes through Istanbul, but I can't remember the name of it.
Time's up. The correct answer is the
Bosphorus.
Bosphorus. All right, Sam, back to you.
Let's go with OPEC nations for 200, please.
OPEC nations for 200. 62% of OPEC nations are on what continent?
That would be Asia.
You answered Asia. The correct answer is Africa. All right, Alta, your turn.
Connecting Straits 500.
Connecting Straits for 500. Here's your clue. South China Sea and the Andaman Sea.
That would be the Strait of Luzon.
Answer Strait of Luzon. The correct answer is Malacca. All right, Sam, your turn.
Okay, I will take the no penalty and put it on the OPEC nations.
Okay, so any wrong answers in OPEC nations would not result in a deduction.
We'll go with Oregon rivers for 200, please.
Oregon rivers for 200. The northern part of the border with Idaho follows what river?
The Snake River.
Snake River is correct. All right, Alta, your turn.
OPEC nations 300.
After Ecuador left, what was the only remaining South American country in OPEC?
Was it
Argentina.
Time's up, unfortunately, but the answer is Venezuela.
Okay, Venezuela. That's fair.
All right, Sam, your turn.
We'll finish up Oregon rivers, please.
The largest river in the Pacific Northwest on the border with Washington State.
Columbia River.
You answered Columbia River, and that is correct. All right, Alta, 2 questions left.
OPEC 500.
OPEC for 500. Here's your question. What founding member nation hosted the first OPEC meeting in 1960?
Iraq.
You answered Iraq, and the correct answer is Iraq. Good job. All right, Sam, unless you want to apply any final bonuses, this will be the final question.
Nope, I'm okay.
Okay, so here's your question. What Central African nation is the newest member of OPEC after joining in 2018?
Would that be South Sudan?
You answered South Sudan. The correct answer is Republic of the Congo.
Okay.
All right, and that concludes game 3 of the Battleboard Trivia League Geography Division. Sam with a score of 2,370 and Alta with negative 450. Unfortunately, Alta got hit by a few tactical bonuses there by Sam, but good game, guys. Keep adding up those points for the league and the eventual tournament at the end of the season. Thanks for playing, and thanks everyone for watching.